All right, since school's coming up in around 2 weeks, I go back to school on the 13th of August. Today's the 3rd, and 10 days left. So why not pack a bunch of random stuff to school? Let's show the items that we're gonna bring. All right, so first thing, you always need a backpack. So I decided to. All right, first things first, you always need a backpack. So I decided to splurge a little bit and not get those, $30 backpacks. I got a spray ground. Yeah, it was $65. It's expensive, so I'm probably gonna use this for most of the time. I know some backpacks are like $80 to $200, but yeah, this one missing thing, they don't got the special zipper because what do you see? The main thing, the head. All right. Next up is, some binders and some notebooks, something to write down and something to hold. So, Walmart branded binder and notebook. I'm Asian, have Asian parents, cheap. So, we're just gonna slip it in there, just like that. Next up is the writing stationery items. I'm a big stationery nerd, so a bunch of stuff from last year and this year. New stuff is these Pentel Energel RTX, wherever it's called. It has RTX in it, so I don't know. Literally grabbed it because they look cool. Then new stuff I also grabbed is the Uniball Jetstream RT because they also look cool. And I bought some more lead for my pencils. 0.5. And these are from last year. I still have them because they're still used. So we're gonna fit them into this pocket right here. Really, really tight fit. Oh, and the reason why I keep the boxes is because, I want to keep them clean and fresh before I actually use them. So when I don't use them, I just keep them in the boxes. And it's a great storage space, so because I don't have a pencil bag, unfortunately. Next up is the little tiny sunglasses compartment. Because it's at the top, and at Guilford, we don't use lockers, so we just bring it everywhere, and we set our stuff on the ground. Really big pockets to fit a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna fit in a Graph Gear 300. Slip in there. They have really thin tips, so I can't be doing that. That was like $7. The Kurotogo Elite, which was $18, so I use that a lot, and it really helps. Some lead that I already have, the Uni 0.5 lead, and some even more lead. These are I think 12s, only 12 capacity, and I have 2 of those because I bought them in a pack. And my Stadler eraser. And that's it for the sunglasses pocket. Now I might add more, I might add less. I don't even know at this point. Oh, tag, just to verify everything. Next up, if I actually want to, my mic minis, they're right now they're connected to the camera, so why bother? Those can go into this pocket back here behind the binders. Now, since I'm a YouTuber and I actually vlog and I actually do YouTubing because I want to be special, because I don't want to be like everyone else stuck in a 9 to 5, so might as well try something new. So I might as well bring my vlog camera, my ZV-1F. I bought this like a week ago. Unfortunately, I did drop it on the day after I just got it, so now the battery door kind of bulges out a little bit, but I think it's okay. Now, the Arca Swiss plate is for the tripod. I might as well just take it off for more compactness. You'll probably see some more videos from this. I already posted one video, the Chicago vlog. And yeah, this is like a great buy for someone who really wants to start content creating, but are on a really tight budget. I only paid $300 for this. So if anyone's watching this, buy this camera if you're on a really tight budget, or go really, really older in the generations of the time. So this would also go in this top pocket. And yeah, the the bag for the mics. Next up, my Switch OLED. And I have a Switch 2. I'm currently making that video as I'm editing it. But yeah, my Switch OLED. I'm not bringing the Switch 2 because that thing's way too much money and I'm not destroying it immediately. Plus, I already brought this a couple times. Dropped it, broke this button, contacted support, didn't reply back, so I decided to fix it myself. That, it has its case, it's downstairs. That would probably just fit like in the back pocket down here where the Chromebook should be. Something like that, yeah. That can fit back there. And if I really wanted to, I could bring my Ally. Has its case as well, right here. But I don't want to because that thing is still $600 a piece of waste. So that's what it'd be like. And yeah, let's just go past 2 weeks, and then I'll probably vlog on that camera and show you guys what the school actually looks like. And one last thing, let me take you guys off. Maybe not just bring this too. I don't know why. Yeah, let's probably do that. So, all right, let's just open you up and throw you in there. All right, all good. Now, I'm thinking about taking off the tag for safety reasons, and I've seen people try robbing people off tags, so I might take this off. I'm a wuss. Bro. I'm not trying to get these stolen off in the first week of school. But yeah, these even still have the plastic seal on them, as you can see up here, and on the backpack strap. Yeah, they still have the plastic stuff on there. My brother also got one right here, and they were really squished while they came in, so we stuffed bubble wrap in there. But it's fine. Yeah. Now, cut over to 2 weeks where I start recording on the bus for no absolute reason, or I start recording on the bus stop. All right.
Alright, you guys don't forget to have a great day. Drop off on all you guys. Have a good day.
Morning. Thank you, Dan. Morning.
Hustle the first hour, guys.
What's up, Jaden?
I got your 133. Yours in the front. Okay. Y'all want to take me upstairs?
We just keep going down there.
Find your name on the white index card. And then you should find your name, and if you don't see your name, you're gonna go through the roster, because like I printed this on Monday, but schedule's gonna change these, so.
All right, so this is the first recap out of all, since I wasn't allowed to record at all whatsoever, and there is a new phone law about bell-to-bell policy by Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker. My man, I want him out of there right now. But what happened was, this chemistry teacher was old school, as they say, because she taught way too long. She needs to leave at this point. But during that time, she had this line. It was like, thank you for, I don't know, like not having her phones out or some crap like that. I don't know. I literally forgot about this point. Some people already knew about that because they had her last year. I heard it was horrible. She's really strict strict and all that bullcrap. But the point is that she's really enforcing or enforceful on the rules of the school, her classroom, and the state with the district as well. All right, on to the next hour.
Hi, Bentley.
I want to go upstairs now. No. I don't know. Like I feel it coming on.
Ready? Oh, what's up, dude? I didn't even see that. What's up?
All right, next recap. This is second hour, and second hour was actually health class. Next semester, I'll be taking driver's ed, which is a nice and fun lesson to get your permit. So, health class. I had a teacher named Mr. Green. He seems like a pretty nice guy. I always keep seeing him at the front of the doors, so he seems pretty nice overall. Now, the lesson he gave us was literally 4 minutes long from when the bell rang, and he literally just gave us a bunch of time after that. He said the class is really easy, so I might just be able to have an easy A on this one if he didn't give us some of the rules that he'd give. One was you cannot take homework home because his lessons are only like 35 minutes, so then you have a bunch of time to finish up homework. Yeah, I sit around middle row in like a corner spot, so that's really neat, and it also feels really nice over there. As I say so myself, I literally just sat there and did nothing. So yeah, that literally helped. On to the next hour, I guess.
Good morning, Guilford High School. Don't forget, if you have any paperwork that you need to give to the nurse, please stop by and do that as we speak. The nurse is always ready to take your picture and we're gonna get.
Ooh, Stacy. You got it. So you had it first semester. Yes, you got it first semester. It's still fun. That's still fun.
Oh yeah, I want to see who's. I want to see who's. That shit looks fun as No, I don't even know where Jim's at. I'm just walking. I just had to.
No, I'm not in here. Sorry. I'm
Alrighty, third recap. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing these handers. Third recap. Accelerated Integrated Math 3, also known as honors. So, it was upstairs, unfortunately, so I did have to go up some stairs in a record amount of time. So, upstairs is normally the freshman area, freshies, and I had to go up there for a room. Fun fact, that room was actually last year's room for my first hour class, room number 241. I had history in that class last year. It was really easy, and I think most of the videos I made were literally literally in that classroom. So yeah, the final week of school, most of them were in my history class, which was that specific room. I don't know what. So I had a few bad apples, as they say. Not the song, great song, but I had a few bad apples. Some of them were my old friends who kept nagging me, so I kind of just ditched them. Didn't like that. I sat at this one table in this clip that I did before. So at that one table, I decided to move to another table, okay, even farther in the corner, and then apparently not in the correct seat, so he already had an assigned seat. And surprisingly enough, my seat was the one I already sat in. Apparently I sat in my assigned seat, surprising. I don't even know how, but maybe I'm just lucky. Though, did get unlucky the next second as two girls sat next to me, which I don't know either of them. Complete strangers, just like first hour. I don't know any of the girls. So, and then they seemed like maybe like freshman, maybe sophomore, junior. Never seen them at all. Maybe they came from a different school. I don't know at this point. But they were really talented somehow. I got like one correct. There was like game. It was like 24 out of 4. And they had like these 4 numbers. You have to use all 4 numbers to get up to 24. Like with multiplying, adding, subtraction, dividing, exponents, parentheses, square root, anything. And I only managed to get 1. They got like 4. And yeah. Other than that, math class was literally kind of easy depending on the people. It can be really focused on only yourself, or it can be really focused to like group work, as in the activity that I told about. There I had to do group work, which wasn't that hard depending on people. I was okay with it. And yeah, that's basically it. On to the next hour, I guess.
Last name? Kevin. Are you Mike's brother? Or, no. Okay. Okay. I think you're in that middle row. Look for your last name on the yellow sheet. Eric? What's your last name? Julian, you're in that. I do.
Next, our graphic design. So, this was in the front hall where all the juniors and seniors would go, or the highly upperclassmen on track people are. So, graphic design, it seemed like a really chill class. The teacher immediately thought I was one of my cousin's brother.
Are you Mike's brother? Or,
No.
Okay.
Michael, he recently graduated. Congrats for him. I'm surprised. Hope you'll get into college and become a doctor. I saw you in the health academy. And what I was about to say, he's a really chill teacher. Luckily, I was surprised. I sat right next to one of my friends from last year. His name is Dia. I didn't butcher the name. I know the name. I don't know his last name though, so sorry about that. But Dia, he is a really great friend. He's also really tall, and he also goes on his phone a lot. Now, when he saw me, he dapped me up as like a little before clip before this. He dapped me up, which made a weird sound on the camera. Then I found out my seat was right next to him. So I was like, oh my goodness, I am lucky as hell. And so I sat, he gave a brief introduction about him. And he's like 56, apparently. And say he's like really chill about it. He swears a lot, I don't really care. He's a really good guy, really nice teacher, really chill. His room is always dark. And his room will be cold. Now, tomorrow, as the time of recording this, it's after school Thursday. Tomorrow will be Friday. So tomorrow, he's gonna learn us how to do, I think, screen printing, where you have like a design and then you press it against a t-shirt, which gives you like a really cool design on a shirt. So I'm like, that's really sick. And he'll teach us how to do one, and then we'll have our own spirit wear shirt, which I'm probably not gonna do that because all my shirts are good brand quality. He's using like a Gildan shirt or whatever, so I'm not gonna do that. But we didn't go on the computers at all. He just gave us a bunch of crap. He just gave us a bunch of directions with funny humorous jokes in it, and he doesn't really care about charging and all that crap. He just knows what the student is like. All right, so that's basically it. On to the next hour, I guess, which is lunch. Alright, I didn't record lunch because lunch is the same. That's literally it, just a bunch of new people. Alright, on to the next hour.
I was confused.
Lunch is over. It's not on my way someplace, I think. There you go. Well,
Next week, right?
No, you would have. This kill. I think Andrews would have. This what?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's we don't have to move at all. No, I have to go to.
Alright, next class is woodshop class, also known as intro to production. Now, on my way to class, I didn't know there was another hallway there, so I was really confused on where the classes were. Luckily, I made it in time. All I had to do was just kept walking straight instead of turning around because my friend told me about it. Everyone thought it was over there on the side, but it ended up being the other way around. So, yeah, that's... Now, in the production class, there is no desk. You have like a huge area that's just full of chairs. It's really messy. I don't know. He said it's messy, so it's okay. But he's saying we're gonna do a bunch of stuff. You need to learn about some safety stuff, take a safety test, see if you're fit to do woodwork and all that stuff. Now, somebody in the class wants to do automotive through the engineering, I think, and you take the automotive program. And apparently, the class woodshop is basically automotive, except everything is not wood, it's metal, which kind of makes sense to be honest. But yeah, we're gonna do. It says a bunch of stuff that we're gonna do. It says we're gonna do some woodworking, of course, woodshop. Electrical stuff, plumbing, yeah, plumbing maybe, so that's 3. Soldering, 4. 3D printing, I guess, we're gonna do 3D printing over there, and laser cutting, so that's 7. And we're gonna work with metal as well, and chemicals, I guess, to power stuff on, soldering, and a bunch of other stuff to deal with woodworking. Now, I was surprised there was 3D printing, but then I turned over, they have like a crap ton of 3D printers all over the place, and laser cutting. So yeah, I was completely wrong. They have a crap ton of 3D printing and laser cutting. Yeah. Oh, they also have water cutting. Like they shoot really high pressures of water and they cut through a bunch of stuff. And then they also have drill presses, so you all start drilling. There's projects and all that stuff. So yeah, that sounds really fun to be honest. I think I'll have a fun time in class. All right, on to the next one. Alright, so since I'm also taking PLTW Intro to Engineering Design, it's actually in the same class, so I just have to go stay there for another hour. Didn't really have to go walk around at this point, but most of my friends, well, most as in like a couple of them, were in the same class as me. Also know my friend as Peter, who watches my videos, subscribe to them, make fun of them, of course. He has his own YouTube channel. I'll just probably put it up on screen somewhere of his YouTube channel if I know what it is. And yeah, if I'll contact him, I'll just put on screen what's his YouTube channel. I'll probably put in the description for his channel and all that. He makes Roblox content, surprisingly, and he has actually grown like a ton of views and and subscribers. So he's also in my class. Same thing as some other people, and then he's also like talking about the same thing. And now he has some crazy lore. He has crazy lore. So he used to work at like this lab. I think it's called Ebb Lab in Chicago. If you want to correct me in the comments, yeah, you can do that. It's near Six Flags. If you know what Guilford High School looks like here in Rockford, take that building dimension dimension size and then times it by 20, as he says. It's huge, like a mini city. They have their own energy, how they supply it and power everything. And yeah, he actually has a patent for one item. Part of the, like, with the microneedles and how people have type 1 diabetes, and then they have like a little thing, like a little circle on their shoulder or their upper arm, so they can eat sugary items without getting into shock and all that. He also helped invent that. He also does the he also invented the diagnostics for the blood test, like how the doctor takes your blood test, and then he and a group of other people, they created how you would be able to, how the doctors would be able to diagnose it for the scientists, and they send it back to the doctor for results. And he used to be a bioengineer and a scientist. I'm like, that is some crazy lore. And he ends up being a teacher, which he says is his worst job. Fun fact, he doesn't own a phone. Yep, he said that. He doesn't own a phone at all. Alright, onto the bus now. Oh, it's light ran my ass, bro. Bro. What the hell is that bus number? Yeah, I don't fucking know. You can ask for Route 15. Fuck no. Check on that. Yes, dipshit.
31, I see why it's not on your tablet. It shows us 30.
I call this spot. Bro. I'll special.
I thought it was 919. What?
Huh?
So it's 15.
It's Route 15.
Alright, so this will be about the bus part because some people don't know how to identify a bus. So there are 3 key categories to identify a bus. One is the route number on the back, front, and side, where the side on the right side of the bus where the door is will be the route number. So like a route 72 or something. So, and then the second one is the actual bus number that has been printed from factory, which will be on the hood, the sides where the roof is, and the back emergency door will have a 3 to 6 digit bus number, like bus 909 704. That's how you identify a bus, through a bus number. And the last one will be through a specific school district or a specific bus department called ZUM. They have their own app. They created their own app. You can track your bus with the app and your route number and your bus number through this app. I have the app right here, as you can see. There it is. I'm blurring it all out because my current address and location's on there. But that's 3 ways you can find your bus and identify it. Now, it did take me some time because I went the wrong direction. I took the long way over there. So, yeah. But the bus was actually the first one on the bus. There was somebody in the way that didn't identify the bus properly and had to leave. So, people kept saying, oh, the route number is 919. Why can't I see on the side of the bus? Well, that's because it's on the bus. It is the bus number, not the route number. Just read what it says route number on the email they sent to your parents, not the bus number. Bus number, you can see it's in black text on the roof, on the side of the roof, the hood, and the back door, on both sides of the roof as well, actually. The route number will be in yellow text on the door, on right next to the door, on that window, front window sometimes, and the back window. Not that hard. Also, it took like 20 minutes for the buses to actually leave because people don't know where the hell the bus is. And even though it took them 20 minutes, there's still like a huge chunk of people. There's like a whole crowd by the handicap parking lots trying to find the bus while the buses were leaving. Take a car at this point. Oh my goodness. I got home, go picked my brother up, and we ate food. Done. End the story.